Hello everybody, Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. That can be somewhat problematic for a number of reasons, not limited to the fact that many people struggle in that way. Because life gets very complicated, so we try to bring you audio content as often as we can, usually several times per week, depending on my schedule, around these concepts so that you can have a better quality of life in the simplest way possible. This particular topic is about manipulation. I help people overcome manipulation from a narcissistic level, manipulation from a just level of people trying to control their overall well-being and or how people see them, and all of that stuff in a continual way. Doing that can sometimes be challenging for a number of reasons, not limited to the fact that at the end of the day we get to a healthy place only through understanding where we might be making some mistakes. So, if you're looking for coaching, would love to be of assistance to you. You can reach out in a positive way through @PO Perception or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either one will get you in contact with me or a member of my team. We can make something happen from there. What are some signs that you might be being manipulated? The first thing is if a person is constantly treating you like they know more than you, or you're dealing with a person who is mindset of a know-it-all. So manipulative people often do a lot of smoke screening. They often make it seem like they know more than other people do, and the perception becomes reality. That's the biggest thing about manipulative people, about potentially narcissistic people, or people that are trying to gain leverage of power unjustifiably, is they're very interested, obsessed even, about how they're seen, and also not being challenged, not being told that they're wrong. And so what happens is they'll claim authority of knowledge over things that, if you dig with them deep enough or you question their authority, it's revealed they don't know, what's coming, what's there for the next kind of step. And so it's valuable to begin to kind of look at things on a deeper level, and so that becomes super problematic for many individuals, just from a very basic living mentality. And so coming to that place can sometimes be challenging. The next thing about manipulation is punishment for any sort of questioning that happens. So if a person is punished for any time they question another individual, there's a power struggle there. And the punishment mentality, very simply put, is, okay, if you're going to question my authority, I'm going to withhold affection. I'm going to withhold praise. I'm going to withhold something that I know you want. It's easy, actually, to understand the manipulator's approach here. All they're really trying to do is create perception of power that they may not actually have in reality. But if a person believes that they have that power through withholding affection, through withholding, any sort of conceptual value, then that belief gives the other person power in a constructive way, or in a beneficial way, and the perception of that power then leads to lots of challenges. The next thing that may be going on is closed-mindedness. When you have discourse with a manipulative person, they are not willing to hear you, and so they'll shut you down before you finish your sentences. They'll shut you down before you finish your thought. They'll shut you down before you can even have time to think about a response or a rationalization for why certain things aren't the way that person is behaving or portraying it. So the immediate shutdown without even consideration is a way to gaslight a person into believing that they don't have power. And so at the end of the day, the ability to connect in that way can be, problematic, because a person seeking the ability to discourse, the ability to discuss, there's issues there. Being coy about what a person wants is another form of manipulation. If you're forcing a person or trying to force a person into feeling as though they need to kind of chase your intention, chase what you're thinking, chase what you're feeling, and you're not being direct and you're not being forthright, then ultimately that level of manipulation can get to be quite overwhelming and frustrating. So when a person is frustrated, they're more willing to slip into saying negative things, doing negative things, and leading to negative mindset, which ultimately leads to challenges in that way. The last thing is a bit of jealousy. So a jealous person is going to be manipulative because they're trying to get you to be off course with the way you're thinking, the way you're feeling, and that leads to self-doubt. The self-doubt then gives you less emotional power, less emotional awareness, and less surety and comfort in the things that you're trying to accomplish. So hopefully this is helpful, and we can continue to have a continued discourse here. Until next time, everybody.